Hey guys, it's Andrew with City Limits Homestead. Today we are in the feed room, doing a couple short videos of how to take care of the rabbits and stuff. You can see I've got a bale of hay back here. I do buy my hay by the bales. It's a bit cheaper that way. I've got a local farmer that I can get them from. So yeah, I pay $6 a bale for hay. I throw it in a hay box that I've got over here. Kind of move you guys around here so I can show you some things here. Got my hay box. That's where I bust the bale open at, pull my hay out of there and feed them. The hay, when you get into rabbits and stuff, not all hay is the same. You've got your alfalfa hays, your meadow grass. I'm sure there's Timothy. There's a bunch of different hays that are out there. I feed my rabbits a meadow grass hay. The reason why is because when you're looking at the feed for rabbits, here's the feed that I use. It's Country Road. I'm not sponsored or anything, so I pay for it. This is what I get from the store. But Country Road, it is a high, it's a high alfalfa pellet, sorry. What I feed them, balanced protein, amino acids, vitamins, minerals that the rabbit needs, all of that stuff. So that's what I feed them. I feed them once a day at night. And then I give them hay at night as well. I fill up their hay bins. And that way they have something to eat all day long, because with a rabbit, I'm not sure what it's called, but if they don't have something going through their digestive system all the time, it could kill them. So you got to make sure that they have something in their cage to eat at all times. That's why I use the meadow grass hay. I put that in there. They've done very, very good with it. I use the pellets here. So as I go through this, I kind of keep track of things. So when I first started back in April, I only had my 3 breeders. I paid $20 for a 50-pound bag of feed, and it lasted me 2 months, a little over 2 months. I got it on the 6th of April and had to get my next bag June 25th. So by all means, I am not a professional at this. I've only been doing it for a little bit. Just taking you guys along as I'm doing it, learning and stuff like that as well. That's what this channel is about, is learning as we go. $20 a bag for the feed, and it's getting me quite a ways for the breeders, okay? And then the hay, I pay $6 a bale. A bale for the breed lasted me about 2 months with the breeders. And then the straw, because I put straw down underneath of the hutch just to kind of keep the smell down, and I can scoop it up and throw it back in the compost pile and all of that stuff real easy, to keep the urine and stuff like that kind of contained. I paid $8 for a bale of straw, and that lasted 3 months. And that's with having a litter and stuff like that in there. So up to date, I'm still under $100. And like I said, I've had these since April. It is now July, close to the end of July. I've still got half a bag of feed. So when I update my calendar a little bit more, I will kind of show it to you guys. Well, in this video, I'll show it to you guys. It's a little, it's kind of just written down on the wall, so that way I can keep track of things. But it's an meadowgrass hay, and then just the alfalfa pellets. Is, you know, alfalfa rabbit feed pellets that I feed for the rabbits, and then, like I said, straw for underneath, and in the birthing boxes. Now, a lot of people don't know the difference between hay and straw. Hay, it's real easy, at least to tell. I've got a side-by-side here. This is straw right here. Straw is golden color, okay? So you got your straw, and then you got your hay, okay? Sorry, loud neighbor. So right there's the side-by-side. You can kind of see it. The hay is green. It's an actual grass. The straw is golden, brownish color. Straw actually comes from wheat out of the fields. It's a wheat. They cut the wheat off of the top of it, and then they go through. They mow it down, and they bale it up for bedding and stuff like that for the farms. So there is a difference. If you ever go to a store and you're like, hey, I need a bale of hay, and they're like, all right, well, it's out here and it's gold, you know, it's not hay, that is straw. Your best bet when you're trying to get into this, you're not positive of what you're getting until you learn, go to a farm and get it. Like actually talk to a farmer and say, hey, I need a bale of hay, or I need a bale of straw. How much will you charge me for it? A lot of times that's where you're going to get the better prices at. So when you're getting your bales, try and make sure, you know, depending on where you go, some stores, if you go to the stores, it'll be really, really loose, not very tightly baled. That way, you know, it's like, oh, I'm getting more dollars. You know, the store's getting more for what you're paying for it than what you're getting out of it. The tighter it's packed in that bale, the more you are getting as the customer. And if you go to a farm and you talk to them and try and do that, is where you're going to be better off at. So that's what I do in here with my, you know, here in the feed room, the hay, the straw, and the feed. That's what I use. I'll take you guys outside and I'll show you how I feed them. So quite simple. So we'll take care of Bart here first. I come out of the feed room. I've got my bucket of hay, and I've got one of these tins where I just take and throw the feed in here. So I take a cup. This is roughly 1 cup. Fill it up about halfway, and that's what they get for feed. They get half a cup of food at night. Just open up their bin, dump it in, and see, he don't like to be pet. None of them really do. I see his hay's right there. So grab a handful. Grab a good handful of hay. And I just shove it in there. Make sure that's good and full. So that way he's got plenty in there to get him through. So it's just like that. And then I lock everything up. All right, so now that they're fed, I come across the yard. And granted, you know, if you're just starting out, you won't have this step yet. But you guys remember, I did a video about the rabbit tractor, and kind of want to show you, do a little bit of an update of what's going on there. So I got to move the rabbit tractor after I feed them because the water's over here. So I'm gonna move the rabbit tractor, and then we will talk a little bit about that. It's literally that easy to move the rabbit tractor. You know, these guys, these littles, they don't get any grain or anything like that, guys. So they literally feed off of the grass. So I'll show you what I mean and what it really does helping out around the house, having them back here doing this. If you got bigger property, you may not have to move them as much. I have to move mine twice a day. So, but move it twice. I move this one twice a day, morning in the morning and then in the evening. And yeah, they do pretty good. You guys can see they start devouring that grass pretty quick. So they just sit there and they eat and eat and eat all night long, kind of deal. So, and if you look behind it, they've pretty much mowed my yard for me. So you can see the difference from where we had just moved it from to where it's going to be probably in a couple days. So yeah, they'll sit there and eat all the clovers and stuff like that out of it, and then they'll fertilize and help out that way. So, but yeah, there's a shot of them all going to town. And all I do over here is those little tins, I just fill them up with water. Literally that simple. So now that that's done, we walk back over to the rain collection and we fill up our water tote, our water jug. I don't know if you guys remember building this, but got some updates on that to do. But yeah. And then we come back over to the rabbit hutch. Guys, yes, I do water the rabbits with rainwater. So that way I don't have to worry about chlorine or anything in their water. It's all natural. It's kind of like what they would be getting out in the wild. So yeah, guys, that's how I take care of the rabbits. Don't mind the compost bucket up there. Just got home from work. Got to take care of the compost, the rabbits. It's my evening chores time. So it's getting everything done when I get home before I go in and have dinner and go to bed. So if you guys want a video on the compost and what I did with all of that, put it in the comment, asking for a video. Say, hey, we want a video or of the compost, or how do you do the compost, whatever, I don't care. So I've got plans on doing one, but if you want one sooner, then I can put it up, because I kind of want to get this going. Trying to think of other videos as well, but want to do kind of a series about the rabbits a little bit as well. So, but yeah, so yeah, I know I owe you guys an update on the garden. The garden's doing great. Kind of show that to you real quick. It's right there, corn, all of that stuff's doing good. Last weekend we pickled, or we did pickles, a bunch of cucumbers. I am up to 6 3/4 gallons of pickles this year. So if you guys want a video of how to make pickles, again, throw it in the comments. Help me figure out. Sorry, got gnats coming around me. It's muggy out. But if you guys want a video of how to do pickles, I plan on doing more. So I believe the next ones I'm doing are going to be bread and butter pickles. So that'll be the video that I will do. Unfortunately, if you want dill pickles, you'll have to wait till next year for that to happen. Yeah, garden's doing great. Getting a lot out of it. A lot of tomatoes, a lot of cucumbers, spaghetti squash, getting quite a bit out of there. Green beans, getting some of them out. Zucchini, I've got a lot of zucchini coming out of that. Things are happening, and trying to get videos of everything, guys, but sometimes I just can't keep up with everything. That and spending time with the family, trying to do that is important to me as well, as much as getting content out here for you guys. So that's why some of these videos, like doing the rabbits, is kind of short, but you know, it is what it is. So there's Piper chowing down, or no, that one's Snowball. Middle one's Snowball, chowing down, saying hey to you guys. Bart's just like, yeah, I'm gonna lay here, like, what's up? Anyhow, let me know what you guys want, and if I can do a video on it, I sure will. And we'll go from there. I do have some plans coming up, where I plan on doing a I got some plans coming up where I plan on doing some sort of a food plot for deer hunting. Not here, because of course I don't have the property here to do it, but over at the property that I hunt, I plan on doing a food plot over there. I'm gonna try and get some video of it, of working on it. We'll see if I'm able to. Guys, if you want, I'll put that up. You know, I'm trying to get out and get some fishing done as well. So yeah, it's just trying to get you guys out here, and so you guys can see what all's going on and stay entertained. But you know, got a bunch of stuff going on too. So I've just rambled on. I'm sorry, but yeah, taking care of the rabbits is quite simple. You guys saw how it was. Literally hay, feed, water. With the little ones in the tractor, they'll eat off the grass, water. So it's simple as that. Now when they get a little bit bigger, when the littles get a little bit bigger, I'm sure I'll have to move them quite a bit more so they're not tearing up the yard, trying to get too much out. But also at the same time, I know that area that they're in is a fast growing area, so I can move them, you know, when I wait, you know, a couple times during the day or whatnot, or I might have to throw some hay in with them, and I'll figure that out as I go as well. Yeah, so we'll figure that out together, and we'll get there. So yeah, guys, if you liked the video, please like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Again, I'm sorry for the rambling on and talking so much, but sometimes it just happens, and we do it. So, but yeah, so let me know out of the few things, if you guys want to see how I'm doing the compost. I know I owe an update for the garden. I know I got to do an update on the rain collection, and I got to do a review on the watering system that I did. So to let you guys know what I think and how I feel about it, and with that watering system is the smart timer that I got as well. But yeah, guys, like, subscribe, give me the thumbs up, send it to a friend. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.